So we're going to let a little bit more residual damage go on this Magikarp. We're going to get into about the yellows, or it's going to miss the wrap. You're not allowed to be doing that, Bad Dragon. I don't like that at all. We're going to cut that out because if you continue that, we're probably going to potentially lose the Nuzlocke, and I don't want to lose the Nuzlocke. I literally stated at the beginning of this video project that we will not have any deaths in this series, so we are not going to miss wrap Dragon! Hey everybody, King Corphish here, and welcome to episode 1 of our brand new Pokemon Crystal Egglocke. If you are excited to begin this brand new adventure here on the channel with us, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm sure you already know the drill, but if this video hits 500 likes, it would make me really, really happy, Ryan. It would put a big old smile on my face, and I'm sure you want to do that. All you gotta do, just click the like button. It would make me really excited. With all that being said, welcome to the video, everybody. If you are new, hi, my name is Ryan. Nice to meet you. I'm loud, stupid. We're pretty bad at Pokemon around these parts, but we have a lot of fun here. We do a lot of Pokemon content, Nintendo content, and I do hope that you enjoy your stay here on the channel, and I hope that you stay a little bit longer because, like I said, we have a lot of fun here with an incredible community to support it. With all that being said, everybody, before we actually hop into this video, let's actually go over the rules of what an Egglocke is, in case there's anybody who doesn't know, but I do recommend checking the description because the description can 100% explain the rules much better than I can right now. So anyways, an Egglocke, it's basically the rules of a regular Nuzlocke, which I'm sure you probably already know by now. They're self-imposed challenges that you play along with in a Pokemon game whenever you're playing one. So with that being said, let's go over the 3 important rules of a Nuzlocke real quick. So the first rule, you can only catch the very first encounter in any route and /or area. If you fail to catch it, you forfeit the encounter for that route, and you have to keep going. After that, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. You're no longer allowed to use it anymore. Goodbye. You have to release it or throw it in the PC, whatever. You cannot use it anymore. And then the third rule is that you must nickname every single Pokemon that you encounter in this playthrough. Now, that's just regular Nuzlocke. This is an Egglocke. I'm sure you can tell by the title, the thumbnail, the logo, the layout, everything. This is an Egglocke. So here is what the difference is between an Egglocke and a Nuzlocke. You see, an Egglocke. Last week, I had you guys submit in eggs. You guys created Pokemon, put them into eggs, and then you emailed them to me for me to import into this Pokemon Crystal game right here. And you guys absolutely came through with so much support and excitement for this project. You guys provided all sorts of eggs, and it means absolutely everything to me. And look at this, okay? Look at how many eggs that we have here that you guys sent in. We've got boxes upon boxes upon boxes upon boxes of eggs that you guys submitted in. I, again, cannot thank you guys enough for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. But this is what an Egglocke is. Every single encounter that we get in this playthrough, if we are managing to catch it, you go back to the PC, and then you swap out your encounter with an egg in the PC that one of you guys submitted in. So you guys get to control this project very, very heavily, which is so freaking exciting. Now, I bet you're probably wondering right now, Ryan, why are you at Cherry Grove City? Why aren't you at the title screen? Why aren't you starting off the game at the beginning? Hear me out, it's very, very specific reasons. So I actually needed to play through the beginning of the game and make it up to a Pokemon Center, so then that way I could actually import the eggs that you guys sent in into the game. So I'm sorry that we're going to be skipping all of the naming your trainer, picking a starter, naming the rival, all of that stuff, but hear me out. This is an Egglocke. The starters don't even matter. I'm not going to be using the starter that we select in this playthrough. We're going to be swapping out the starter for an egg that one of you guys sent in. So it doesn't really matter if you guys see me select the starter or all that stuff because we're not going to use it. So I figured we'll just skip all of the opening acts of the game and we're just going to get going right here in Cherry Grove City. And we're going to be starting off this adventure. We're going to be starting off this playthrough with an egg encounter. So you see right here, if we go to our party Pokemon, we have a Pokemon named Pyro right here. This is Pyro the Cyndaquil, named after the Cyndaquil from my Pokemon Christmas Nuzlocke, which is one of my favorite projects that I've ever done here on the channel. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you go check it out. But I chose Cyndaquil as my starter. My reason for that is because Cyndaquil is actually my favorite Johto starter, and I'm kind of curious what your favorite Johto starter is, so leave a comment if you would like to. I really love interaction when it comes to these videos, but like I said, I'm not going to be using this Cyndaquil. We're going to be swapping it out for an egg that one of you guys sent in, and I am so freaking pumped for this. So with all that being said, we're going to go to box 1. We have a box full of eggs to potentially swap out this Cyndaquil with. Now, we're going to be adding one more layer into this playthrough, and this is how things are going to be done from here on out in the project. So, I'm not going to just select an egg. That would be lame. That would be just wrong, in my opinion. I'm going to let fate decide. Now, if you have ever seen any of my other egg locks here on the channel, like the Pokemon Emerald egg lock or the Pokemon Platinum egg lock, we always select a Mon from the PC by using a cup and a die right here, okay? But, Gen 2 is a little bit whack with their box system. The reason that it works for the die is because the PC system in 3rd and 4th gen, it's a grid, so you can be like, okay, 1 through 6 determines horizontally, then 1 through 5 determines vertically, right? But in Gen 2, it's just kind of a list of Mons in a box, and there's 20 of them. There's no grid. I don't know how to split a 6-sided die into 20 possible decisions, so we're just going to set that off to the side, and here is how we're going to be doing things moving forward in this project. We're going to go BAM! Right here. This is a website called random.org, which is a true random number generator. So we're going to be using this website right here to randomly generate a number 1 through 20, because there are 20 slots in a box in Gen 2, and whatever this number turns out to be is going to be the egg that we're going to swap out the Cyndaquil for. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are following what I'm saying, but with all that being said, let's find out the very first Pokemon that we are going to swap out with for our Cyndaquil. It is going to be a 11. Okay, cool. I don't really know why I'm getting excited about that, because that kind of doesn't really matter all that much until I see what the egg encounter actually is. But we are all the way up here at the top. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this right here is going to be the egg that we are going to swap out the Cyndaquil for. So we just withdrew it, and now let's run around and let's see what this egg is about to be. My dudes, Here it is. The very first egg encounter of this project is a... That's kind of lit. That is kind of lit. I like that a lot, actually. Holy crap. I like that a lot. Dratini is an incredible Pokemon. It's going to evolve into a Dragonair and then a Dragonite, and that is absolute power. With all that being said, I don't know if there's anybody out there who's ever seen egg locks of their own. If I'm your very first egg lock, hi, welcome. This might not be the first egg lock, might not be the best first egg lock for somebody to watch, and hear me out why. This is a Gen 2 egg lock. When sending in eggs for a Gen 2 egg lock, you actually can't submit in nicknames. So unfortunately, if you guys wanted to nickname Pokemon when you sent them in to me last week, which again, thank you, by the way, I really do appreciate that, I'm not going to actually be able to know the nicknames when you turn it into an egg and put it into Pokemon Crystal. So I figured it would be a really, really cool thing if for this project right here, for the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Egg Lock, I'm going to nickname every single encounter that we get in this project after members here on the channel. So if you want to become a member and you could potentially be nicknamed after any Pokemon in this project, there's a join button at the top of the description for you to go check out. But I'm scrolling around on my members right here. I have the full list on my other monitor right now, and I'm going to be nicknaming this Dratini after my boy. Oh, I think we got a Bad Dragonite. I think is perfect. And hear me out why his username is literally Bad Dragonite. This Dratini is going to become a Dragonite because I refuse to have any deaths in this project. You guys heard me right now. You guys heard me right now, loud and clear. We are not going to be having a single death in this project. Now, hear me out. Bad Dragonite's not going to fit, so I decided to actually nickname this Dratini Bad Dragon. Let's go ahead. Let's check this man out. We're going to need to release the Cyndaquil, so that way we don't accidentally use him. All right, here we go. We got Bad Dragon, the Dratini, rocking out at level 5 with the Dragon typing. That is an awesome typing to be starting off this adventure with because, oh my goodness, Dragon is actually a little bit on the obscure side, especially in the older generation. So we're going to be able to wreck shop with this. I'm so excited. Rappin' Leer. It's a terrible moveset, but you know what? I will still take it, and I am still very much excited about this Dratini. So let's go ahead and let's go into the PC, and let's try to deposit this pyro right here. Deposit. There we go. Stored pyro. Perfect. And now we know we're not going to be using pyro for the rest of this project because that's not how egg locks work. We're not allowed to use the encounters that we run into. We're not allowed to use the starter that we selected. I feel a sneeze coming on. I feel like that was pretty impressive. I literally felt it. I called it. I did it. And we're moving on, my dudes, as if nothing ever happened. So with that being said, you better have commented, bless you. If you heard me sneeze, leave a comment, bless you right now. If you are a polite human being. And I appreciate it a lot. And on behalf of me, I'm just going to say thank you to everybody who did comment. Bless you. I appreciate the politeness. I appreciate the manners. You guys are very, very awesome people. So this is where we're at in the game, by the way. I need to go back to the Pokemon Professor, and I got to talk to Professor Elm. Okay? So we ended up running into our rival. He ended up stealing one of the Pokemon from Professor Elm's lab, and we got to hand him off the mystery egg. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably already know how Pokemon Crystal goes, but basically the beginning of this game is like this. You select your starter Pokemon. Professor Elm decides to give you a massive task of, go collect all the Pokemon Pokedex, fill it out, whatever. And then he wants us to go talk to Mr. Pokemon, who's in a house that's north of Cherry Grove City, which is the city that we were just in. We go and talk to Mr. Pokemon. He gives us a mystery egg, and then we got to bring the mystery egg back to Professor Elm, but that's where we find out that our rival stole a Pokemon, and then chaos ensues. That is basically where we're at in this game. Hopefully you guys already know how this game goes. I'm sure you already know how these Pokemon games go. We've all played these a million times. We've all seen the openings a million times. We've all read the dialogue, are you a boy or a girl, a million times. Okay, I'm sure everybody already knows the drill, but in case anyone doesn't, there you go. You just had a little bit of a recap of what we skipped over for this episode 1, because honestly, I was just really, really excited to hop into the Egglock action, because if we just played through the beginning of the game for episode 1, there'd be no Egglock aspects to it. I had to play up until I could get to a Pokemon Center, so that way I could actually swap out the sequel for an egg. Anyways, Ryan, use these on your Pokedex quest. Ryan received a Pokeball. That is not actually a singular Pokeball. It turns out that's going to be 5 Pokeballs. That is plural. And now we're going to be able to get more encounters, which, by the way, I should totally throw out there that the Nuzlocke does not start until we get Pokeballs. But now we have Pokeballs, so that doesn't really matter too much. To add your Pokedex, you have to catch Pokemon. Throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them. Ryan, put the Pokeball in the ball pocket. Let's go. This is a very, very exciting playthrough so far. I am so pumped for this. And like I said, if you are pumped for this, just hit the like button, comment, do something. If you're watching at this point of the episode, comment nut. I cannot wait for you guys to just have a million things to comment. I love to do that, by the way, whenever I do these videos. I love to be like, if you're watching at this point of the episode, comment this, or answer this, or say this. And I encourage you guys to leave multiple comments per person. I just love blowing up the comment sections on videos. I love just letting you guys get to interact with the content as much as possible, whether it's leaving a comment or doing live streams or letting the members get to be involved or sending in eggs for an egg lock. That's why egg locks are my favorite solo lock type, is because you guys get to actually submit in Pokemon for me to use. I just love the interactivity of this project, and I hope to get to do more fun stuff like this moving forward. And if you are new, we do a lot of crazy fun things on the channel very often, so I highly recommend just sticking around for the fun. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? I'll go with sure. Teach me how to catch Pokemon. I'll be honest, I already know how to catch Pokemon, but I did randomize the catching tutorial, and I want to see a Mewtwo. It's not quite a Mewtwo. That's a tiny little purple Mewtwo with a hand on his tail. He's got bug eyes. He's got those eyes that the Mii trainer has in Super Smash Bros. You know what I'm talking about? The eyes that are like, oh my goodness, bro. This is crazy. I really do love recording solo content. It's been a hot minute since I've actually recorded solo content here on the channel. We've been actually focusing pretty heavily on collaborative projects here on the channel. We've been doing the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green Halloween-themed Soul Link with Mr. Asteroid Mania videos, aka Frank, aka my roommate. Awesome person, one of my best friends ever. Love that dude. And if you are curious to go check out me when I get to collaborate with another person, we have that project going on right now, and the schedule for that is series is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, alternating between my channel and Frank's channel. So the next episode will actually be up on my channel tomorrow if you are curious to catch some fun Soul Link action. And that's a really, really good segue right there, talking about scheduling. You guys just heard the schedule for the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green Soul Link with Frank, but you guys don't know the schedule for the Pokemon Crystal Egglocke. Now, hear me out. There isn't really going to be much of a schedule for this Egglocke. And I know that's kind of whack to say, but I have a reason for it. Hear me out. Hear me out. This series, the Pokemon Crystal Egglocke, is going to be posted every single day that we don't have an upload on the channel. So, like I just said, the Soul Link schedule, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. On my channel, it's Tuesday and Saturday. So the Pokemon Crystal Egglocke will be uploaded on every single day of the week that there is no Soul Link. So that's going to be potentially like 5 videos a week of the Crystal Egglocke, which I'm so pumped for. I love trying to push for consistency, quantity, and really trying to put out the most high quality content as often as possible. Here's our first encounter of the project, and it's a Magikarp. Oh my goodness, this thing is probably going to be very, very easy to catch. You know something that's actually really lit, though? I know I was giving this Dratini crap a second ago for the terrible moveset of Rap Leer. Like, yeah, I will be honest, that moveset is kind of booty cheeks. But Rap is actually a weak move, which means it might be pretty easy to catch encounters for that reason, which I think is absolutely exciting. So let's go ahead, let's go for Rap. It should not do too much damage on the Magikarp. Perfect! And now we have him doing some residual damage on the Carp right here. All he's going to be able to do is splash us, which I am not terrified about in the slightest. Splash does absolutely 0 damage. That's one of the fun things about Splash, is that nothing ever happens. So we're going to let a little bit more residual damage go on this Magikarp. We're going to get into about the yellows, or Dratini's going to miss the Rap. You're not allowed to be doing that, Bad Dragon. I don't like that at all. We're going to cut that out, because if you continue that, we're probably going to potentially lose the Nuzlocke, and I don't want to lose the Nuzlocke. I literally stated at the beginning of this video project that we will not have any deaths in this series, so we are not going to miss Rap Dragon! This thing is actually pissing me off. I have a disobedient Dragonite right now, and I do not appreciate this at all. This is not okay, to be honest. With all that being said, though, can we go for one more Rap? Get you in the yellows. We landed it this time. Thank the Lord. Because I swear, this Dratini is just not wanting to land things. He's not wanting to listen to me. And I don't know how I feel about this Dragonite. I'm going to catch this Magikarp, and then we're going to have a second Pokemon on the squad. So then that way I don't need to deal with this bad dragon. I get the name now. That's kind of my fault for naming the Dratini Bad Dragon, because he's actually a disobedient dragon. He's actually a bad child. He's a bad kid. He's a delinquent Dragonite. Let's go ahead. Let's throw this Pokeball, and let's see if we can catch this Magikarp. 1 shake. 2 shakes. 3 shakes. Boom! Let's go. We caught that Magikarp. First ball. I love seeing that. I absolutely love seeing that a lot. This weekend, pathetic Pokemon gets easily pushed along rivers when there are strong currents. That is a very, very interesting Pokedex entry right there. Thank you so much, Pokemon Crystal, for the insightful information. Now, I do need to throw out there, I'm sure you guys are already very aware of the rules, but I'm just going to restate it one more time. We do not use any encounters that we get. We actually have to swap out all of our randomized encounters for an egg that is in the PC. So, because I caught that Magikarp does not mean that we're going to be using that Magikarp. We're going to be heading on back to Cherry Grove City real quick, all right, because there is actually another encounter that I want to get before we actually make any more progress. So we're going to head on back to Cherry Grove City very quickly, and we're going to be swapping out that Magikarp for an egg that one of you guys sent in, which I am so freaking pumped about. This is why I just absolutely love Egglocks. I love the random aspect to it. I love the fact that you guys get to actually be a part of the project. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to change boxes. We're going to head on down to box 2. And now let's go to the withdraw option. And I'm sure you guys already know the drill by now, but we're going to be doing it again. We're going to go BWOP, and we're going to randomly select a number 1 through 20 to potentially see what this Magikarp will be swapped out with in the box for this egg. It is a 17. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. All right, so we're up here at the top. We're gonna go, all right, and I'll just show off my controller just in case anyone wants to see this. But we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This egg right here. We just got the egg. Let's go ahead and let's also, just while I'm at it, let's go ahead and deposit this Magikarp here. So then that way I don't even need to worry about it at all. And I've decided I'm going to nickname all of the encounters in this project token. So then that way when I put them into the PC, I'll know that they are a token Pokemon that was an encounter. So basically any encounter that we get will be used as a token to swap out for an egg. And it'll be an easy way for me, you guys, and everyone to know that that is not a Pokemon that is available to use. It is a token that I caught in the wild. Makes sense? Cool. Now, with that being said, I highly recommend that nobody makes a YouTube channel usernamed token and become a member here on the channel, because that would get very, very confusing, and I most likely would not actually nickname an egg token, even if your username was token and you were a member on the channel. So we do have the egg on our party, right? Okay, yeah. We're gonna run back and forth. This is taking a hot minute to hatch. There we go. Because it took a hot minute to hatch, I really hope this is about to be something crazy, something whack. Give me a Cresselia. That's not even in this gen. That was a joke, I promise. It's a... Okay, I see you. Doduo came out of its egg. That's actually pretty exciting. I like that a lot. That's fun. That's fun. So we're gonna go boom, and let's head on over to my list of members, and let's see what we're going to nickname this Doduo after. I think I want to name him after... Honestly, let's name this Doduo Tamara. We're going to name this Doduo Tamara, who is known in this community for dropping bombs in our live streams. If you don't know what that means, when dropping bombs, it's a term that we use in our community whenever people do large super chats or donations, which means the absolute world to me. And it is truly the reason why I get to do what I love to do each and every day of my life. Making YouTube content, live streaming, video editing, recording, animating, and everything. Even commission and freelance work. This is truly my dream. I've always dreamed of being a full-time content creator ever since I was in junior high. When I was in 7th grade, I always dreamed of being a YouTuber, and I'm actually doing it. And it is 110% thanks to you and your support, you watching this video, as well as the donators, members, and everything. It means the world to me. I love this so much. I would not give this up for anything in the world. And with that being said, I don't want anybody to ever think that I take this position that I'm in for granted. I am very appreciative of everything that I have in my life. So again, just thank you everybody so much. I don't know where that really sappy ramble speech came from, but I'm not mad that it happened. I'm still pretty cool with it. I'll back my words up. I think that is a very accurate statement. So let's go ahead. I want to wrap this Spearow up. I really hope that Dratini is going to get some good moves moving forward. If there's anyone in the comment section who's a little bit more familiar with Pokemon than I am, aka everybody in my comment section, could you guys leave a comment and let me know, when is Dratini going to get, like, I don't know, Dragon Breath or Dragon Rage or something, some cool move that's not Wrap. Even I'll accept Tackle at this point, to be honest. Wrap is just pretty trash. But right here, we have a brand new route for us to potentially get an encounter in. It is a... Squirtle Squirt! That's adorable! It's a Squirtle! Oh man, that's so cute. Look at him. He's got his arms out ready to give the most powerful hug in the game. I love him. We're gonna go ahead and go for Wrap. Now, yes, I do really love Squirtle. I think he's an absolutely adorable Pokemon. I love him to death. He's actually my favorite Kanto starter, fun facts. But seeing the Squirtle actually does make me just a little bit nervous. And hear me out why. Okay, starter Pokemon are actually pretty difficult to catch. They have pretty high catch rates. So I don't entirely know how I feel about seeing a Squirtle here on the field, because it might be pretty difficult to actually catch this thing. But nonetheless, we are going to give it a solid attempt. We're going to give the old college try, and it didn't even shake at all. The Pokemon broke free. I hate that a lot. This Squirtle just went for Tackle. We're going to go ahead and go for another Pokeball. We have 3 left. And we have the Wrap doing a little bit of residual damage. So the next turn, if this one right here does not catch, the Squirtle will be in red health. 1 shake, 2 shakes, 3 shakes. Yes! Let's go! I like that a lot. This is so freaking exciting. We're going to make sure to name this Squirtle token. So then that way we now know that it is a Pokemon caught in the wild. Let's head on back to the Pokemon Center so then we can swap out this Squirtle for an egg that one of you guys sent in. I know this is a pretty almost repetitive episode. Like we're kind of going back and forth, getting encounters and all that. We're not really making a lot of progress in the game per se, but I do have to admit I'm having so much freaking fun. This is always my favorite part about egg locks is finding out what Pokemon you guys sent in for me to use. It's so cool. It's so much fun to see what I can potentially have on my party in my squad. I love this so much. And again, if you guys are loving this, hit the like button because it would mean the world to me. Let's go over to the Pokemon Center and let's go swap out this Squirtle for an egg that one of you guys sent in. So we're going to go to box 3. When you change your Pokemon box, the data will be saved. Gen 2 is whack, bro. I don't know how I feel about the Gen 2 box system, but you guys already know the drill by now. We're going to go whop, and we're going to see what Pokemon will be swapped out with what number egg in the box. Generate. We got 2. Okay, cool. I see it. Boom. We're going to go right here, literally the second egg in this box. We're going to go boom. We're going to withdraw this boy. Awesome. We're going to go back to deposit, and let's just deposit this Squirtle right here so we don't need to worry about him anymore because I got to be honest, I do not want to potentially use an encounter in this project. That would get very, very confusing. So we're going to run back and forth. And now let's see what this Pokemon is going to be when it comes out of the egg. It is a... That's really lit. That is really, really lit. We just got a Larvitar. We literally just got a Larvitar. That is awesome. Oh, man. Now that's exciting. Are we going to give a nickname to this Larvitar? Of course we're going to give a nickname to this Larvitar. Let's head on over to my list of members here on the channel. And again, if you want to be nicknamed after any Pokemon in this project, become a member. There's a join button at the top of the description. I would appreciate it so much if you did become a member. It truly does help me out with just everything. It keeps the lights on in the house, and it just helps me live my dreams. It really does go such a long way. The members support me like crazy. So let's go ahead and find a Pokemon to name this Larvitar after. Like I said, I'm looking over at my list of members right now, and I think that I want to name this Larvitar. Let's name him after Noah. Let's name him after Noah Christenberry. So we're going to name this Larvitar Noah, which I think is an awesome name for a Larvitar. I really like the name Noah, fun fact. And if your name is Noah, then you should comment that right now. Oh my goodness. Noah is actually one of my favorite characters on Total Drama Island, which is a show that I used to watch all the time when I was in elementary school. I absolutely loved that show to death. My favorite character, though, in that show, number one favorite character, was always Duncan. I actually went as him for Halloween when I was in 3rd grade. Fun facts. My parents actually bought me a green hair dye. We put my hair up in a mohawk. I have absolutely no clue if anyone watching this video actually is aware of Total Drama Island or the character that I'm describing at all. But if you ever watched Total Drama Island, I'm sure you guys know who Duncan is. He, in my opinion, is one of the most popular characters, one of the most iconic ones, and one of the absolute coolest. I don't know if in Gen 2, the whole if you buy 10 Pokeballs thing, you get a Premier Ball is a thing or not. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy 10 Pokeballs anyways. And we do not get any Premier Balls. I guess that's a newer Gen thing. But anyways, after that Squirtle, we definitely got to buy more Pokeballs. He used up quite a bit of ours. Now, here's the thing when it comes to Nuzlocke in Pokemon games, especially older generations. You got to make sure that you stock up on medication. So then that way, if you run into any sort of sticky situation, you can actually handle it. I have had my fair amount of deaths because I was not prepared. Sorry, Dylan. You're not a gamer. Subscribe to my best boy. But we're not going to be making that mistake in this egg lock here because I'm mentioning it. So I want to make sure to buy 3 antidotes. This, like I said, is an older generation. When you get poisoned, it actually can potentially kill you in the overworld when you're walking around trying to get back to the Pokemon Center to heal your Pokemon. So we're going to be trying our very best to prevent that with antidotes. I do not want to die to poison in the overworld. It is a very, very, very stressful thing when that happens. And then we're going to use the rest of our money on potions because potions heal up HP. So now if we head on over to our bag, we can see that we have 3 potions, 3 antidotes. I think that's not too bad when it comes to our medication supply. And then we have 12 Pokeballs because I absolutely love to get encounters in this project. And by the way, I should totally throw out there that I want every single episode of this series right here, this project, every single episode in this series to be about 30 minutes long, give or take maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but we're going to be hovering around the 30-minute mark for this project. So what I'm thinking is right here in Route 30, we are going to go ahead, we're going to get an encounter, and then we're going to swap it out for an egg, and then we'll call it an episode right there. So we're probably going to be a little bit over 30 minutes, but I don't see a problem with being a little bit over 30 minutes. If it's an episode 1, this is exciting. It's a brand new project. I got the brand new project jitters. Very, very exciting stuff. Our encounter is a Weedle. Awesome. I think that we will be able to catch a Weedle. I have faith that we can actually go ahead and we can catch this Weedle. Let's go for one more wrap. Boom. Now let's go for a bag right here. We're going to throw a Pokeball. Honestly, I'm thinking we can catch this Weedle first try. I have faith. 1 shake. 2 shakes. 3 shakes. Boom! We caught the Weedle. Let's go. That is really, 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 really exciting. We are actually going to be starting off this project with 4 encounters on our team. A party of 4 right off the bat to start off this series. I love that so freaking much. And if you are excited for this project moving forward, the next episode will be up on Wednesday because, like I said, we have a new episode of the Soul Link dropping on my channel tomorrow. So episode 2 of Pokemon Crystal will be on my channel on Wednesday. I hope you guys are excited for it. And we're going to be actually taking this brand newly acquired team and we're going to be making some progress in the game. We're going to be making our way to Violet City. So I really do hope that you guys will be here on Wednesday to watch that. We're literally making history, bro. Let's go ahead. Let's go to the box. Let's go to, boom, change box because we got to go to the 4th box right here because this is our 4th encounter. Every single encounter that we get, I'm going to be moving over every single box. We'll kind of be going through that way. So let's go ahead and let's go to withdraw and let's go. Boom! Let's generate a random number 1 through 20. It is going to be a boom! 16! Let's go! That is exciting. Boom! And now let's go ahead and let's move down all the way to 16. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This egg right here, we're going to withdraw it. We got the egg, and now let's run back and forth. Let's try to hatch this boy, and let's see what this Pokemon is about to be. Hashtag bars. It's going to be swapped out with a Weedle, and it is going to be a... Huh? I'm so excited for this. I love hatching eggs and egg locks. This is my favorite part about this lock type. It's a... Love him. He's pink. He is pink. I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay. Hear me out. I know I literally just said we're going to be nicknaming every single encounter that we get in this project after members, and I totally am still doing that, okay? That is going to be how we're doing things in this project. I promise you guys of that. But, and that is a big, strong but. If we have any sort of mascot Pokemon here on the channel, the iconic ones from previous series, I want to bring them back into these projects as well. Now, hear me out. We had an Ampharos in our Pokemon Emerald Egglock, the very first Egglock that we ever did here on the channel. We had an Ampharos, and his name was Loxus, and he has a very, very special place in my heart. He's named after Loxus from Fairy Tail, which is one of my favorite anime, and I'm curious what your favorite anime is as well, so leave a comment of what your favorite anime is if you do watch anime. And also, leave a comment if you watched that Pokemon Emerald Egglock. It's a very sentimental project for me. The very first Egglock here on the channel. And it's really cool. Every single year, we do Egglocks here on the channel. So, in 2017, we did the Pokemon Emerald Egglock. In 2018, we did the Pokemon Platinum Egglock. So, we kind of moved forward in the generations. But here's the thing. There's no Pokemon Gray. There's no Gen 5 third game to do an Egglock of. So, I figured, okay, how about we take it back a generation? We do a Pokemon Crystal Egglock. We do one for Gen 2. So that's where this project came from. I'm so freaking excited about it. And if you want to go check out some other Egglocks here on the channel, in the outro of this video right here, in the end cards, it will be our Pokemon Emerald Egglock as well as our Pokemon Platinum Egglock if you want to see how we do Egglocks here on the channel. And I highly recommend both those projects. I'm very proud of both of those. Very sentimental places in my heart for sure. I love those projects. Some of my favorite projects that I've ever done here on the channel. With all that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching today's episode of the Pokemon Crystal Egg Lock. That feels so good to say. I'll catch you all on Wednesday with episode 2, where we're going to be making some more progress with our brand new team of 4. Hope to see you all there. Thank you everybody so much for everything. Thank you for watching, liking the video, subscribing, and everything of that nature. It means the world to me. And I'll catch you all on Wednesday. Thank you. Peace.
Crowd on gone. We have no need for that slag keep of whatever, so I'll use the blue power to whatever. It will be savage. 100 emoji, 100 emoji, lit emoji, laughing emoji, okay emoji. Oh my god. Hey everybody, King Corfish here. Welcome on back to episode 8.